time. And do not forget that last year was a whole year of COVID. So things like events. How did you cope with that? Because by then your business was already running, but you built this in that meantime.
Yeah.
How did you cope?
So wow, this is even unbelievable thinking back.
Mommy,
Dream that got me on.
Ballsy.
Oh, white family music. I'm going back to where I belong. You're the reason why I'm singing this song. Boy, I did you no wrong, but you broke my heart.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. We're Ghana Bound. I'm Yaba and we are Team Apple. So today I'm in an amazing place, Ghanaian owned business, and started from scratch by a young Ghanaian guy and his family, and it is Reggie's Juice Bar. So come and take a walk with me, and then we're going to chat to Reggie and his business partners and his staff as well about how it's all come about.
Music.
Watch it. It be so way you did. It be so how you play me, you blow me away. It be so way you did. It be so how you screw in and they teach away. Baby girl, I love you. But you went on and screwed my body.
Okay. So hi guys, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really excited about what you do. And I want you to introduce yourselves and what you do in this business, please.
Okay, so I'm Reggie and I'm the CEO.
And I'm Maria Alirase, and I'm the director.
Wonderful. So we're in this amazing space. When did you start building this factory?
Okay, so we started building this factory in 2020. In May of 2020.
1 year ago,
Exactly.
literally.
Yeah.
You mean this building started 1 year ago?
1 year ago.
Wow. Wow, it's amazing. Well done. So has it been easy?
The month definitely hasn't been easy. We've had our ups and downs. It wasn't easy putting up the structure.
Yeah.
We had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of things we were looking up to, and we thought that if we don't bring this up, then where are we going with the business? Because we had to move from where we were. The person wasn't going to renew our rent for us again, so we had to think fast and see what our options were, and this is what we came up with.
And you talked earlier about, not on the camera, but earlier you talked about this table. So what's the significance of this table right here?
So this table was where the business started in 2017. We were using this in my mother's kitchen. This is where everything you see around here today.
It started here.
Started exactly on this table. And when we moved to our first factory, we sent it there, we worked a lot on it.
Wow.
And then when we came back home, we brought it back to come and continue working. So hopefully it will be here for some years to come.
This table was not going anywhere. This is like the original. So are you happy to take us just for a look around the factory itself?
Sure. This is the area we keep our raw materials.
Yeah.
On the production day, when you come here, you'll see this place filled with pineapples, probably up to this level.
Wow, fresh pineapples.
So in the 5 months that we've been working here, we've produced about 5,000 pineapples every month over here. So in total, you're looking at about 30,000 over the space of.
Oh my goodness. So where did you get your pineapples and all your fruit from?
Currently, we get our pineapples from Islam. We have some accredited farms over there we work with. So they always get us quality fruits and they never disappoint us.
Amazing. And it's local. It's not imported in.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
We arrange them here first in, first out. So fruits that are cut first are juiced first.
Amazing.
So on the production day, the machine comes here on the pallet and then we juice it, and then we collect it and do sieving here. After we are done sieving, we pasteurize. stainless steel pan, then we pasteurize at a very high temperature. So that's the pasteurizer over there. We've been using since 2018.
Wow.
Every bottle of juice we produced since 2018
Has gone through this one.
Yeah. So probably about 50,000 pineapples have been pasteurized.
Hey!
Pasteurized
Just from this one.
Just from this container. And then after, we do the bottling here, and then we code the expiry dates on this.
Amazing.
This machine, and then it goes into freezing.
Yeah. And it's wonderful that everything happens under one roof.
Yeah.
The quality control is high, you can tell.
Yeah. So over there, when we proceed further, we have the freezing room.
Okay.
This is where we keep all our. This is where we keep all our freezers
Amazing.
and our fridges. Because you'll never you'll never know when your next big order might come in. So we try to be as prepared as possible. On a normal day when you come here, we'll have roughly about at least 2,000 bottles in storage.
Wow. Yeah.
Because we are trying to cater for every event that's being held. So if you call us and you tell us, I need 300 or I need 400, then we'll do our best and just try and supply food.
So you supply for events as well?
Supply
Amazing.
for
We'll
events.
talk more about that later, definitely.
Okay, sure. So for all events, but on a day-to-day basis, we have juice here that can be supplied. It goes all over Accra, and we supply our customers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for showing me around your wonderful factory. I wanted to take this time to really talk about your business and from beginning to end how it's come about and how it's going. Okay, so how did your business idea come about?
Okay, so I think in 2015 we both decided that we wanted to start a business just to earn us some extra income, and then I shelved the idea when I was done with my national service, started looking for a job, and I had a dream. So the dream, it was like I saw myself doing juice, then a message just came, why aren't you doing what I've asked you to do? So I woke up and I told her, the business starts today. The research we did a few years ago, I think we're supposed to start today.
Just like that,
Just
from
like
the
that.
dream, you were like, it's...
Yeah. So that was in, I think, August of 2017. So it kicked off from there.
But then we actually started on the 1st of September.
1st of September, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did you think about doing juicing?
Okay. I was looking for a product that people require every day, because if you're doing business, you need something that people will need. So I kept thinking about milkshakes, smoothies, and ice cream, and then I discussed it with her, and then we did a lot of research, and then we realized that juice is probably the most viable option at the time.
Yeah.
So that was what influenced that decision.
And then what made you shelf the decision? Because for those of you who are shelving decisions, listen well, please. What made you shelf it in the first place?
I was done with my national service, and then all of a sudden, oh, what are you doing after national service? Oh, that sounded like a hobby, the idea we're talking about, So I started looking for a job, taking applications around. I wanted to be a salesperson. I wanted to sell cars. So I went to all the car companies in Accra. I sent applications, and I was just waiting for an interview. Nothing happened. So from 2015 till I think 2017, I was unemployed. It was really difficult, really frustrating. If you ask her, she'll probably.
I'm sure it was, and it sounds like such a short time, but when you're in it, it's the longest forever.
The days are so slow, and when everyone else goes to work, you can't. They don't really have time to be chatting with you, so it gets lonely, and sometimes you get really frustrated.
Yeah.
But we found what we wanted to do, and we're so glad.
I'm so glad. I think we're all glad you listened to when God told you, why are you not doing this yet? Yeah. What was your mission at the start?
So our mission was to produce affordable juice for the market, because what we noticed was that a lot of Ghanaians consider like having a drink with your meal as luxury.
Ah, that's a luxury.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm learning that
Most
now.
people don't have their meals with a drink. I'm talking about the wider population.
Yes.
So if someone has to buy a product on a daily basis, then it means it has to be priced right. So we wanted a product that was affordable. That was our mission.
Amazing.
An affordable but quality product. And we believe that because we're in Ghana and we're sourcing our fruits from here and they're produced here, it's achievable.
Wow.
So far, I think we've been able to do that.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Anything like that that aims to serve the wider community. So now that you are well established, how many employees do you have?
Okay, so currently we're a team of 5. It's myself, my partner Maria, my mom, my sister, and then 2 other employees.
Wonderful.
So yeah, is
Good.
that 6 or 5?
So is it that 6? That's why she's the co, because she well, he doesn't know, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows.
So we're a team of 6.
So how is it working as a family?
Oh, it's complicated.
Aha.
It's very complicated. You can't treat them like staff, but you can't treat them like family at the same time. So it makes leadership complicated. It complicates it. You know, when work has to be done, work has to be done, but we find a way to make it work. So
Okay.
I think that's what we are blessed with. We found a way to make it work.
To make it work. So how is it being CEO and your own mother is working for you? Hey, I mean, I'd say, Mommy, please, you be CEO.
So, I think although, you know, in every organization, someone has to be like the head,
Yes.
try and spearhead things. We work more as a team. You know, you can't really tell the leadership structure when you come in there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It works for us.
Works
Can't
for you.
really tell, but we work together as a team. You know, we try and fill in for each other because we're still a small company. So it's working for us so far. But obviously, when things improve and then we grow, we will have to we take a back seat and then let other people sail the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find that? I mean, this is Ghana. You know, people want to. Normally you want your child to get a job and do this and do that. How did your parents feel when you said, "I want to start a business from the ground"?
I think my parents are very realistic people. They know the problems associated with unemployment right now, the youth, what's going on. So in 2017, when I was struggling, I told them that this is what I wanted to do. I ran the idea by her. She said, yes, great idea. I spoke to them. They were all up for it. So they supported me from the beginning till now. Unfortunately, my dad is no longer around.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry.
yes, my mom and dad have been very supportive. They gave us the initial capital we needed to start. And as small as it was in the beginning, that first production of just about 20 pineapples, it's come a long way.
Yes, to how many thousand?
Because the belief, knowing that someone has given you or has invested in you to chase your dreams, it's you know, it's motivating. At times I sit back and I look back and I'm like, wow, you know, started from there, but look where we are now, and it just blows my mind thinking of where we could be in the next few years.
Absolutely. And for your parents to have invested, and your dad would have been very, very proud of you, because this is incredible. So now that you're established, what services do you offer?
Okay, so we're currently focusing mainly on retail, but at the same time, people do order for events, so that's also another cash cow.
Okay.
Usually for funerals and weddings and parties, people like to patronize our products.
Amazing. So let's talk about events. So do you have them per bottle, or do you do like a station where you actually have the juices in mass, or is it always the bottles? How does it come about? So
initially we were setting up stations and then dispensing, and then we realized that for a more hygienic, you know, if you want it to be hygienic and you want it to be assured of quality all the time, it's best if you bottle and then you set up a station and then
they can pick each bottle.
Exactly, it's safer to do that.
So initially, I met Reggie about 2 years ago now. I think it was at our cousin's wedding. 3 years ago now. 2018 was at our cousin's wedding, and you talked about this. You talked about the juicing, and I've always remembered. And to come here now and see it in action is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible after 1 year of building it. Yeah.
After, I think at the time we met, we were just a year in. We're just a year in, and it was muddy waters at the time. Very. Looking back
we
now,
hadn't even moved
to our first factory.
We're still here.
We're still working
With that table.
Yeah.
Look back now and realize the progress we've made. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really
In a
amazing.
very quick time. And do not forget that last year was a whole year of COVID. So things like events. How did you cope with that? Because by then your business was already running, but you built this in that meantime.
Yeah.
How did you cope?
So wow, this is even unbelievable thinking back. When we started building this place, we realized that the work that we have to go in will have to be 2 or 3 times as much. We had to let go of the workers that we had because we weren't sure of the complications of COVID. So I had to move into my office at the factory and sleep there. Yeah, I slept there for about 3 months.
Wow.
Because the building here was going on, we didn't have staff, so I had to be doing I had a few people help me with the production, but I had to do the packaging and then the deliveries myself on many instances. And I realized that if I had to be commuting between the house, the factory, and sometimes customers, like the exhaustion. So I was just sleeping there. I get orders sometimes 10 p.m., 11 p.m. And then I'll because we had to save up and contribute to the building of the place.
Yes,
It was a
at the
race
same
against
time.
Race against time. God being so good. I mean, we had some huge orders just coming in, getting to the end of the year.
Amazing.
That facilitated this building.
And were the orders coming? Because at the time with COVID, events had stopped in Ghana. The whole of Ghana had stopped. So where were your customers coming from?
See, the COVID there, as unfortunate as it was a blessing for us. Because the medical, at the time, the medical research wasn't really available as it is now. We're living in a world
Of course, the whole world didn't know.
They know. So it was just boost your immune system, boost your immune system, boost your immune system. And dealing with fruits and what it can do for your immune system, we noticed that pineapple and ginger was selling. So we kept producing more pineapple and ginger, doing our best to try and enhance the taste. So if there's a particular pineapple that works with, that tastes better with the ginger, we're ordering more of that pineapple. They were just selling bucket loads, day and night. We were working day and night. There were days where we were working at the factory at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because we just weren't sure of when the next big order comes. We just produce it in mass and just store.
Wow.
And on about 3 occasions, it saved us.
Because you had it.
There were some instances where we had just 2 days to produce a particular quantity, and it wouldn't have been possible if we hadn't been prepared. And that's one thing we learned from my dad.
Wisdom.
Be prepared all the time.
Wisdom. Let me take that nugget of wisdom from Dad because it's true. You know the answers anyway.
Okay.
So Maria, to what do you attribute your success?
Okay, so first of all, I want to say it's been God, because if last year by this time we didn't know we'll be here like today. We thought we actually thought the business was dead because there was a point in time where he calls me and it's like we are both sad because it's like it's COVID and everyone is home, like no one is organizing weddings, parties, nothing. So we're like, we just pray that everything comes back to life. So we're just praying to God to do it for us. And it was within that time that we got the message that we're not going to, our rent wasn't going to be renewed again.
This is at the first place.
Yeah.
So we're like, why is this happening now? Like COVID, then now we have to move to where? So we were thinking, we spoke to our parents. His mom has been really helpful. His mom has really done so much for us. And she actually brought up the idea that why don't we set up behind the house?
Wow.
We're like, with what? With what? Like, because we didn't have anything. Nothing. We had nothing. And she was like, we should be hopeful that things will work through. oh, she's been very
Amazing
supportive,
woman.
very supportive. So the second thanks will go to her, and then to my parents too, because they've also helped us in one way or another.
Amazing.
And then to our customers, because we've made so much sales than we had ever made.
Never made, yeah.
When we were
Amazing.
even at the other side. So our customers have really come through for us, and they are still coming through, because day in, day out, the purchases are just increasing.
Wow.
Even though we feel like we can do better, as it stands, I think we are doing fine, and we are still aiming higher. So to God, our parents, and our customers,
Amazing.
our success. Yeah.
And amazing. So your customers keep coming back and coming
They keep
back.
coming.
Why?
Yeah.
What is it about your product?
I think they love it. Like in the production, we are being as genuine as possible. No water, no sugar, just the real
Yeah.
juice.
Pure.
Pure.
Yeah.
So when you taste our juice, you realize that it's different. It's almost too good to be true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there. Oh yeah, there.
Someone actually called one day and was like, "Do we add sugar?"
Because
The person kept saying we add. We're like, "No, we don't add anything."
yeah, because we try to maintain the genuine taste of the fruit. We want you to experience that when you drink it.
Yes.
You know, when you eat a fruit, what you swallow, it should taste almost the same as when you
Yeah.
drink it. And it's a volume-based business. So the more quantity you have, the more money you make. Unfortunately, with fruits, there are a lot of complications. Some can go bad. If you add one bad fruit to the stock, whole thing will go bad.
Will taste
And
bad.
we've had so many, so we've realized the quality control, examining the fruits before it goes in, where it's coming from, the kind of fertilizer they use, how they treat it, how it's grown, all those things affect what you taste. So if you buy or you invest in quality fruits, you are likely to have a quality product.
Right.
And that's what.
Do you cater to all of Ghana or just Accra?
So I think currently it's just Accra. So maybe if someone wants to order and the person is sending it out, or if the person is in Accra and will buy it and send it out. But we've had a few like funerals. I think a few months ago, someone in Takoradi placed an order for a funeral, so we had to send it to the station. So we made sure it was frozen, so that it doesn't get spoiled.
Yes.
We sent it to the station and they delivered it to the person.
Wow.
And I think even the Volta region, there was
As well.
Yeah.
So you cater to
So we
outside
can
of
actually
Accra.
cater, yes.
Hopefully, in the future, we will set up outside Accra, and then it will be a product that will be known nationally.
Yes.
If all goes well.
That's my next question. What's your company's future goal?
As ambitious as it sounds, we want to be a household name when it comes to juice in Ghana, and there are a lot of established names out there already, and we are looking up to them. We are trying to emulate to be at par, if not even better.
Correct.
I mean, it's a dream, so we have to start somewhere.
This started with a dream.
Yes.
This started with a dream. Look how far you've come in such a short time. So the next dream, you can only imagine. The sky's the limit.
And I mean, it's a tall order when you think about it. Setting up, there are so many regions in Ghana, and probably scouting each region to try and establish each region has its own complications, but it's something that we feel like it's achievable. It's achievable if we want to be known nationally, and then later on probably expand to West Africa,
Yes.
world.
You know me already. I'm all for that. All of Africa.
We've started here, so we're taking a step at a time.
Fantastic.
Hopefully.
So exciting.
Okay, so I've got someone really special and key to the business. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Asantoa and I'm the sales manager for the Reggie company.
Amazing. So
Yes.
this is the person I need to speak to.
Yes.
How do you advertise the business and where can people find you?
Okay. Well, we're on all the social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all Reggie's Juice Bar.
Reggie's Juice Bar.
Yes. Once you go on Twitter, once you go on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, you can find us. Yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Amazing.
Everywhere.
Amazing. So where do you stock Reggie's juices?
Okay. We have 4 main points We have the Bachelor Total on the Spintex Road. Very big, what do you call it? Filling station, yes, and the supermarket.
Yeah.
So once you get to Bachelor Total on the Spintex Road, you find Reggie's Juice. But you go in there, open the fridge, and you ask of Bachelor Special Juice.
Wow.
Yes.
So you
but
do
it's
one especially for bachelor
especially
labels
for-
and everything.
Yes. Bachelor Special Juice.
Yes.
But you see the Reggie's, somewhere
Logo.
there, logo
Yeah.
right there. Yes. So you find us there. We have Mr. Woos. We have National Service Secretariat at the airport, and then Buffy's Eatery in Osu.
Wow.
Yes. And once you call us, wherever you are, we'll
You will
make sure.
deliver to.
Yes. It goes to Kumasi, Ejura, all those places.
Wow. So they've
Yes.
already hit
Yes.
all of Ghana
All of
already.
Ghana. So once you call us on time, we make sure we deliver.
Amazing.
Yes.
So also, people who may have a business or a restaurant, they can also contact you if they want to stock your juice.
Yes. If you want us to brand it for you, we do that.
You do branding too.
Yes. You know, when Rollins died,
Yeah.
ex-President Rollins,
Yes.
we branded his thing for him. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing.
We're doing well.
So good to know. So
Yeah.
you guys, everywhere you can contact them,
Yes.
get in touch, and
Uh-huh.
amazing. Thank you
So
so much.
thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I've learned a lot, but also I've just learned a whole new appreciation for the work that's come into building up a business from scratch. Guys, I will put all of their contacts below, how you can reach them, how you can order your own juices as well, whether for yourself, where to find them, and also your Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, and also the Instagram details as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in 3, 2, 1. Hey! Welcome to the family, and see you in the next one. Bye!